Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Ritt. I'm an artist and a tarot reader, and this is today's collective reading. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that we have a choice. Ooh, just a minute. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so we have a choice between holding on to this old devil energy. This energy, for as big and scary as this card looks, it's always just about human limitation. So whether that be anxiety, depression, envy, it can be any one emotion we feel trapped in, fear, anything like that. Control issues, that's a thing. That's one for me. So this energy, what I'm getting is this kind of juxtaposition between old baggage, old stuff that we're hanging on to, and new. And here we have Page of Rods. Rods are fire. Rods and wands are the same. This energy speaks to moving in a new direction, and it's right next to the devil. And so the way this feels to me is choice. We have a choice between staying in this or moving forward in the spirit of something new and exciting and a lot more hopeful, because fire is also about newness and adventure. And I feel like the purity of that energy. And also, this is interesting too, because maybe the way this is translating too is, so you have this energy once again. What I'm getting with this energy, actually this time around, as it's next to Queen of Cups, so you have fire and water. And this speaks to a deep knowing and also compassion, self-compassion. That's something that I've been practicing deeply and intensely these days. So self-compassion, but also psychic knowing. It's the emotionally open and in tune and compassionate component that I'm seeing here in this reading next to this energy. So King of Rods, again, you have fire. Kings are rulers. They have wisdom, they have experience, they have lived experience, and they're powerful. And I feel as if this time around, maybe we're knowing our value differently. We're actually so turned away from this sneakier influence that came up yesterday as well. So there's this feeling I'm getting of an awareness, an awareness of, and here we have air. So this energy, it speaks to secrecy and sometimes dishonesty and sometimes manipulation. And the way it's translated here, yesterday as well, mind games. So moving away from, and that can also be the games that we play with ourselves, our own mind games, our own ways of keeping ourselves down. This king is actually turned away from this energy this time around and turned towards Queen of Cups. So there is this feeling that we know our worth, that we're aligning with our worth, that we're choosing actively to move away from maybe even giving this attention. I'm going to pull maybe just a couple more cards and see if I can't get a fuller sense. Yeah, okay, so here we have more air. This is another card similar to the direction this devil energy can go. This speaks to the anxiety and the fear and feeling lost in those things. So because swords are air and air relates to the mind, swords are all about what goes on in our mind, right? So here it's reversed, and it's next to Seven of Pentacles. This is a card that speaks to waiting. And so what I'm getting from these is that maybe we're tending to this anxiety and allowing ourselves to move through it and past it, you know, and maybe also just waiting for something better. I know this speaks to me on a deeply personal level. There's just this feeling of allowing ourselves to see beyond our fear. And how beautiful is that we can actively uncloud our perspective and let ourselves move past these limitations. So this is interesting because it comes back to these first two cards, right? When I said we have a choice, it may also be that we're leaning toward this new energy and recognizing, you know, again, whatever darkness, whatever human limitation we have, as we make a fresh start for ourselves. So yeah, so this is really beautiful. So to recap, we have a choice between old, darker energy, or maybe it's even about the unknown. We have a choice between old, darker energy and new, more exploratory, adventurous energy, and choosing that new path. And we know our worth, and we're turning toward that knowing and away from whatever deception, whatever mind games, whatever stuff had been clouding our vision. And I do feel like that's been in the form of other people, and also it always reflects the inner as well. So that relates to us and our lowered state of self-worth. So it's becoming more heightened again. We're tapping into that knowing of our true power and our true worth. And as we take that new path, or as we choose that one over the other, we anticipate better things for ourselves, you know, and we maybe even can sit with ourselves more readily. You know, we can sit with the things that we're in the process of moving past. We can sit with the anxiety or the depression or the sadness as it comes up, but we can also find ways to continue to see through it or past it or beyond it. And that's wonderful. So good for us that we're maybe just taking the initiative to continue to move in a better direction, you know, to move away from that fear, to move away from, you know, maybe whatever we thought that other people were confirming for us in their not great actions or words. So to move away from all of that, and again, to tap into that inner knowing, that's huge. That's everything. So again, good for us, you know, that we've been able to do that. I hope that you have a truly wonderful day, a satisfying day, a day in which you can go forward and do new things because of that self-knowing and that ability to soothe and see more clearly within yourselves. And yeah, if you like this reading, please hit the like button. If you feel like subscribing, you haven't yet, please subscribe. And for those of you interested in supporting me and supporting this channel, please check out my Patreon. The link is down below. And I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.